Hi guys, it's Maria from Sweden here, aka Planning Mother of 3. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. Let's start with some coffee. I hope you guys are doing well. I have had a cold now for a couple of days. Started with some dry eyes last week, or even before that. And then this week, I've got it all over my sinusite. Do you say that? Sinusite? Sinusite? Well, throat, nose, head, everywhere. But I am getting better. Not good yet, but I'm getting there. So why not talk about my health planner? I have been on a health journey during 2023, and I did pretty well. And then 2024, we've been moving from one apartment to another, and we got to take care of Magnus' childhood house with a big renovation, and we didn't have kitchens and all of that, and that made my health journey just go away. And I said, okay, let's just pause it and then I'll come back. So that rendered some extra kilos again, and I decided now at the 1st of January, as everybody else, or maybe very many people, to start focusing on my health again. And I am so very, very happy and proud because I've really stayed focused, even though it has been some days of very much hunger or headache or being tired whatsoever, and still I have been on my track. And that has resulted that I've lost about 5 kilos now, which is about 12, 13 pounds something. And the solution, the secret behind it has been that I have eliminated all sugar. So I don't eat any obvious sugar. I eat fruit sugar, like in fruits. I get some sugar in, products that are mainly something else, but not based on sugar. So I have eliminated everything that is sugary. I don't drink any alcohol. Not that I have been drinking a lot of alcohol at all, but even though one glass of wine can, set my system in a strange mood, in 2 ways. I stop losing weight, of course, and I get some stomach acid. And that has been an issue. I've been on these stomach medicine for so many years, and it's not a miracle or something. It's probably very logic. But I haven't been taking any of these pills since 1st of January. Yay! Which is a big win. Even though the ones that I take aren't, they're not bad, but, it's not good being on pills that you don't need to. So, back again. No sugar, no alcohol, and small portions. That's the main thread through this health journey. And then I've done some other things. And I've got the support from my husband, of course. He has also radically changed his way of eating and drinking. So we're doing this together in the form and the way we want to. But I have more jumped into the health questions, and I found it very learning and joyful to explore more about how does my mind work when it comes to hunger or feeling like I want something, or what does it stand for, and so forth. So big support from my husband, but even bigger support from my health planner. And I'll talk to you about that. I've asked the question on Instagram, do you want me to go through? And nearly everyone said yes. Someone said no. But nearly everyone said yes, of course. And so I thought I would. I use the Paper Test Design, the A5 Slim model, and the planner is called the A Manager's Notebook, edition 2025. It's in a black cover that is very smooth, very likable. And it says here A5 Slim Project Planner. So this is very much of a project planner, like a manager for a project. And when I bought it, I thought I was going to use it for my work, because a lot of what I do is projects. But then when I was thinking, can the health project be this project that I would put in here? And yes, it can. So I'll show you how. I put it into a Louis Vuitton cover, a leather cover, black one. Love it. When I first got it, I thought it was very much of a unisex, even much more like a male cover, if you understand what I mean. But now I really love it. It's the Emily cover with the monogram on it. Very much in love with it. Anyway, so let me show you. The cover has two pockets, one here and the one on the back side. So there is where I put the manager's notebook back cover. And on this side, I have transferred some of the notes from my previous weight journey, so that I can, keep the history and the score and everything. I have written a little bit about my whys and so forth, and I think I can, relate to them still, so I decided to put them here. Here are my 4 words for 2025: the self-care, the health, self-care, health, gratitude, and breakthrough. And I think they are all health related for me. Put them on a transparent sticky note where I stamped some of my favorite stamps with my favorite ink. Some pictures to remember that getting gray hair is not a problem. It's beautiful. And then keep going on the healthy food. So lots of notes here, and here I did a deep analyze about relationship and feelings that I had towards it. So I want to put it here because that's also a part of my health. Yeah, so let's start flipping this through. So this will be explanation about the planner, but also how I use it. First page, this notebook belongs to Maria, and I put a picture here that reminds me of breathing. So this first page is much thicker. It's like not as thick as this one, but it's thicker than the next coming pages. And the pages are Tomo River paper, the new Sanson edition, but it works really well. You have an overview of the year 2025, and then you have a blank spread, and all of the blank spreads are with dots. I started my planning career with the dots pages, and I really liked it to start with, but then I've come to realize that the grids are much more convenient for my way of writing. But I can, it's okay. I'm not that worried about the dots. Put some stickers that says faith and balance. And then here is a picture of me with the AI technique. I put there was this app where I send 5 pictures of my face, and then they put different surroundings and different looks together with a picture. And this picture really talked to me as being a good, I think she, because it's not me, I think she looks very, very happy and healthy and content. She's on a beach in a bride dress. I haven't got married yet, so we never know. But it's been 20 years now, so I have stopped hoping. And she looks very ease in her skin, so I decided to put that there. Here is an overview of the whole 2025. I decided to log my steps. And then here we have the first quarter. I'll show you how it looks like. It looks like this. So it starts, if you look at the third quarter, it starts on the 1st of July and it ends on the last of September. So here you can log whatever you want to. And I log my weight here. So what I actually do is that I weigh myself every day, and then I take a weekly result. So the first week I lost 2 kilos, 2.3. The week after that 1.2. Yesterday I weigh in at minus 1.3, and today I've lost 300 grams, I think. It's because I weigh myself every day. So right now I have lost 5.1 kilos. I took some January, what's the name of this paper? Is it an acetate? Maybe. No, it's not. Or maybe. Anyway, these are the ones that you get when you subscribe on Sterling Ink, and I think you can get these as a free download PDFs also. So I put it here as a, telling myself now we're entering January. I will do that for February soon. Here are some pictures of me, and then the homemade AI pictures. Me in Paris, we're actually going there in a couple of weeks. And then me on the disco floor. I really love this picture, and also because I look like my daughter here, and she looks like this. And this is me 8 years ago or 10 years ago, I don't remember, where I went on a new weight loss journey. It's interesting, if you're struggling with overweight, it's always this project. But I am very hopeful that I think that I have found some more clues about my personal health that will help me, stay stable when it comes to the weight. Anyway, so here are these. And then you have another blank spread that are, together with this one. But then you have a double blank spread here. And so I put some new affirmation pictures: cool gray hair lady, eat less sugar as a reminder, and then these two as a healthy being, doing yoga, meditation. Here on this side, I did a track of the January's first January, from the first to the last, where I track if I have my Apple Watch on, which I don't really own, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Haven't had it for 8 days this month. But if I do, I log what's happening with the health rings. And I write how I'm feeling physically here. And then we start with I show you a typical month without any. I'll show how it looks like. So when this month starts, I show you my health, pages later. When the month starts, you have, first of all, you have your month's focus. So you can write, I've written what I have like a focus here for particular week, and then I write comments about how it went, just to do some reflections. And then you have your months. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different lines. So very, very nice. And then you have space here to write. You have space here also. Here you can do some, whatever you want to for the month focus as a whole, or if you do a list or something. I haven't yet used this part, but we'll see. I think here is my month's focus. As I said, I have a focus of the month that I put here, my goal for the month. And then I go down and I think about, okay, if I have this goal for the month, what am I going to do for each week? But I don't do it I don't pre-plan it. I take 1 week at a time. Because when I enter week 11, I might think when I am in week 10 that I have to drink more water, because I realize that I haven't done that yet here. Or I have to be more kind to myself if I reflect and see that I have some thoughts that aren't good for me. So I take them week by week. And then I do my reflection afterwards. I hope that was understandable. And after that, you have your month dashboard. And I love this page because here you have plenty of room for your trackers or your tasks or your habits. So you start by writing about your goal for the month. You have a brain dump place here. If things are happening here, okay, next month I need a new habit, a new task, a new tracker. Like, for instance, I've started to... I'm not sure if you're interested in this, or I imagine that you're not, but I have a new hobby, as planning and journaling is one of them, but also something that I do in a regular basis because it's essential and it helps me in my work. But I have a new hobby that is just for me and just for my creativity, and I really want to develop my skills when it's come to painting. So I've started to paint in adult coloring books. Adult, like not adult, adult, but coloring books for people older than kids. Or yeah, well, I hope. Well, it's a new world, a new rabbit hole that I've been jumping into. So I've been rearranging here in my room so that I have space for my pens, my pencils, my paints, and my books, of course. So if you're interested and want to see me showing a little bit about that, I can do that. Or I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna show this or not. But if you're interested, please write down below. If you're not, I don't think I will start a new account for my painting, because then I will be so distracted in my brain. But I might go more with my playlists. I haven't been making new ones. So in that way you can, keep being in the planner playlist, and I can have my coloring book playlist. But not sure yet. I might do just one video where I show you some books. Or not. You tell me. Anyway. So, but what I realized is that this is a good part for me for reflection, because I sit down, I put on some music, or I listen to a book, and then I sit there and I paint, and it's so good for the soul. Yeah, I want to have that on my list. I don't have it right now. I combined it with my meditation, yoga. I have a yoga meditation tracker, but now I want to have one that is only for my books. So that could be something that I would write here on my brain dump for next month, please, put that in, and you can take off this and so forth. Anyway, so the month goal here, your brain dump here. Here you put your tasks, your habits you want to track over the month. And here you have a list of, 31 points for the month. So what I've done is that I put my goals here. That's for the month. I put my tracker bullets here. The habits, the healthy habits that I want to track. Here I have my wins for the month. So I have one word or a small sentence of every day. Okay, so what am I especially proud of? Like, I chose not to have a glass of wine when everyone else did, or I had this dinner with one of my friends, colleagues, and I told her that I won't drink any alcohol, but if you want to, I can, gladly give you some wine. And she said, no, I'm happy, I can go for water too, and these kind of things, to pat on my shoulder. Good, Maria, good. And the good thing here is when you do your trackers, you can see then how your progress is. So where is the percentage when I'm ending the month? For instance, a spoiler is that this part of my tracker is nearly 100%, but this part is not. And here we're talking about taking my vitamins and going to the gym, because the gym has closed. And they're reopening on the 1st of February. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't been to the gym. But that's something I'm going to add for February. And then here you can do a summary of the things that you think are important, like family, workout, your food intake, and so forth. Or you can go for feelings. And you color from the center to the end. So, and these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are also like percentage, and you can have a progress here. So you can do your progress here. If you want, you can go for feeling, like it feels like, or you can sit here and count and you get some percentage so I could have like healthy choices could be a factor here, and I could then go and see, okay, what are my healthy choices, like no snacks, no alcohol, eat veggies, eat fruits, small portions, like 5 things, and I can add them up and I can see, what percentage will I do, and then I can color them here. You know what I mean? Good. And then when we have filled in this dashboard and this monthly overview, well, then you go for each week. So here you have your week's focus. And as I did for the week, when I said I go from one week to another and write down what I need, I do that day by day also. So here I would write on Sunday, okay, so my focus for Monday would be I check them off. And then on Monday, I go for Tuesday, and I check them off, and so forth. I decided this is my spread where I log my food. It's a good thing for me, being able to see what I'm eating, when I'm eating it. And it helps me stay on track. I use this Unipen with different colors. So I write with the black. And then I write with the blue when I want to do some comments, how I felt or what happened or something else. So this is more like, this is what I've eaten. The blue is more Maria me. And the red is when I take medicaments. I have some things that I take for my estrogen, post, I don't know, meno. I don't remember the word. Sometimes it's a challenge to have this video talk in English when it's not your first language. Do you say menopause? I think you do. So, okay, I write with a red, or if I take some aspirin or something, I write with a red, and I try to log everything here. So that's a good information for me. And then you have this spread. And this spread, I'll show you. I use it for different ways, but the main purpose is I write about things that I've read. I read some books that are health related, And when I find something that really speaks to me, that I really want to be able to go back and read about, one thing is to write about it. That's good for my remembrance, and also for, really entering and digging in the soul about what I'm writing. But also I have it written so I can go back and look at it. It can be quotes, it can be things from a book, it can be something else. And then we go for another week, and then we start all over again until we get to April. And then we have a monthly overview. Where are you? Here, and then you have your your dashboard. Anyway, so that's the principle of the book. Now let me show you what I've done with this. So here I have written about my focus of every week, as I have written about the goal of the month this year. I said that I want to lose 4 kilos for January, and I did that on the 17th of January, and since then I've lost a little bit more, like 1.1 kilo after that. So that's check, good. And I want to eat healthy. I really want to have a minimum of unhealthy choices, and that could be what I eat, what I drink, and also, as we've been having a struggling, is that we have been eating out or taking home food. We're living in the city, and we haven't had the easiest way of cooking because of different things in the kitchen, but now everything is renovated and everything is good. So yeah, so it could be, cooking at home every night. That's another healthy choices. I could have written maximum of healthy choices, but I really wanted to have the focus of minimum of the unhealthy choices. And then I had this Move This Body thing, which I could do the first half of January, and then I've been sick. But anyway, and if I have these as a goal, well, so what do I need to do? And then I've written about that. And as the week ended, I've written about everything here, like I weigh myself. Yeah, no problems. Here I say, yes, I've done that, and I've lost kilos every day. And here on the first week, I said, yes, it was a pleasure. So it's, I think I will stay on track. Next week, or this week. Oh yeah, sorry, I haven't talked about, okay. So here is the goals for this week. I didn't know that I was going to get sick for this week, so I'll talk about that now. Anyway, so here on the monthly, I log the different things that I do for like physical things like squats, push-ups, power walks. So here when I go to the gym, I will log that also. But then I've written also that when I've been sick, that I went to the hospital, and other things. So that's the healthy choices and movement. That's the theme of this spread. And then we come to the tracker section. So I talked about the goals. Here are the trackers, the habits, the tasks that I want to fulfill. And as you can see, I'm doing pretty good down to here. And what I've said is that I want to eat vegetables every day, fruit and berries. I want to have a healthy lunch and healthy dinner. No alcohol, no sugar, no snacks, and cook our own food. So I'm doing 100% down to here. Okay, so sorry, I haven't filled this in. It's Wednesday. I didn't fill. I can go like this then. Let's see. Yeah. And then water. Yeah. So we're going down to here then. So no snacks, and then here is cooking our own food. And what we actually did was that we had food in the fridge, and it was fried rice with vegetables and chicken that I haven't made myself. So then I had what do you say? I had it in the fridge, and then I took it out and I had it for 2 days. So that's not. I didn't order food, but I had some food that I had been, buying before. Anyway, but yesterday I made some food again. So yeah, I'm quite happy. The struggle for me here on the first part is the water intake. I am so bad in drinking water, but I'm doing quite well. I think if I had been logging this in December, I would have had exactly the opposite. So that means that I have had more days of not drinking water enough than drinking water enough. And here is the weigh-in day, and here is the day when I do the big things in the bathroom. You know what I mean? I go to the bathroom. In Swedish, we say we make the two. I don't know if you understand what that means, but we don't need to talk about that, because that has also been a problem for me my whole life, actually, until I realized that I was gluten intolerant. When I stopped having that, I could start going to the bathroom and making the two. We can talk about that in another video. And here I log the days when I am on a minus. So here we had one day when I had made a plus. And then I had a plus 200 grams, so it's nothing. I had some more salty food here, so that's why. And then I had a day when I made plus minus 0, so that's not a day to check off. And here we had a plus minus 0, but then I've lost some kilo, nearly a kilo here, actually. No spending. That's my next project when it comes to. So here I would write for February. I want to have no spending activities. So I have to really, activities. It's not enough for me to say no spending. I really have to go and see, okay, so what kind of activities can I do not to spend? Like in the old days, I would say I put the credit card in, somewhere, or I give it to someone and I say, okay, give it to me once a week, and I go and have some food. But today it's much easier to, jump into Amazon or whatever and have some spending. But I think the spending is very much correlating to eating without having any purpose of eating, or, having candy or ice cream or drinking alcohol. It's the same kind of rewarding part of your brain. So I really have to reflect on that. So I want to have do something about that, and then I also want to do something about my coloring books. So that's something, because both of these are health activities. And then here we have a lot of different things that are regarding, as you can see, I'm not good in this, when it comes to my health, when it comes to vitamins, and, I'm not good in this thing. I've never been. And then we have the activities here. So I want to, in one way or another, cluster this in one way. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. And here is breathing, and then it's break, it says here. So, and here I haven't really actually, but I really want to focus on that. Now I write in Swedish again. And then I write in English. Because these are two important things. Breathing, deep in and out, like 3 breathings. And I want to do them every day because they help your stress levels to lower. And then the break, or the broms in Swedish, it's very much, when you are heading for something and you think that, okay, no, Maria, please hesitate. And that could be very much correlating to the non-spending. Like, okay, put everything in your in your cart and come back tomorrow or on Sunday or whatever and see if you really need it. Something about that. But so this is for my next month. And then I log the hours of sleep. So let's see here. Today I had 8 hours of sleep, and it was like mediocre, in the middle quality, hours and quality. So yeah, so I'm so looking forward to enter the next upcoming weekend and sit here and do my statistics. Wouldn't that be fun? And then I put some dots or marks, bullets or marks, and then I can make a line. Oh, I love that. So you see how visual everything will be. Love, love, love this. I could buy this planner just by getting this. And of course you can write it, you can draw it on your spread if you would like to. But I'm very happy having it like this, pre-printed. So here we are when we look at the week. So this was the first week of January. I had my goals for the day. I put also heart. How have I been feeling? Like a 2, like a 5, 3, 4, 5, and 4. And then with the black, I go for the food. And as this was the start of the year, I really wrote everything about in blue about why did I eat. Like, for instance, I wasn't really hungry, but I understood that I would be. So because here I had, forgotten to eat a lunch. But I knew that I was going to, so I had a small piece of bread, some egg, and I took a banana, and so forth. So, and then other things, and then a little bit about my health issues in red. Yep. And here I do in every spread. My aim is to come up to 30 different fruit, veggies, and berries for a week, because that's very good for the intestines, so that you can go and make your 2 on the loo. So that's what I did here. Here we had this meal planning, and then I've written about things that I learned when I read books and other things. Very, very good. And then we have a next week, also again with some blue and some reds and the tracks. And then we have other things that I've written about. Here is the hunger scale. If you want me to talk about that, please write that down below, and I'll talk to you about that, because that's kind of an interesting thing to relate to food. Some quotes, another food intake with some comments, another spread where I go deep down in the brain and the central nerve systems, about compassion-focused therapy, and how the stress activates the old part of your brain. So I write about that. And then here I haven't written about yesterday, so I will do that as we speak. I can log for sure. Here I was supposed to go away for some work, but I had to cancel that and put it a little bit in March instead. So here I actually written that I have to plan for some snacks to have when I go on the train. So that was good because I knew that I was going away here, and here I imagined some things that I wanted to have focused on, but then I stayed at home, but they were still relevant. So let's see. Didn't have any alcohol, didn't drink, didn't have sugar. I had a good portion of water. I don't think I really breathed. I did breathe because, but did I do any deep breaths? Yes, I did, because we've been having, don't talk about that, but some neighbors are doing a renovation of the bathroom, and I'll tell you, we hear everything, and it's, but right now they're on lunch, probably. Yeah. Very annoying. I sit here with my AirPods in my ears the whole day and try to, I listen to something on YouTube where they speak very loud. That's how I, manage this noise. And eye drops, yes, I did take. So here we have on Thursday, no alcohol, no sugar. And then I'm going, if I'm happy to be, as I will decide this afternoon, but I will probably go for a work tomorrow morning. So I have to plan, so I have some snacks. I think I will make some carrots or something. And then breath and eye drops. Alcohol, no alcohol. Sorry, no alcohol, no sugar on Friday. And eye drops. And then I will see what I have as focus. And then here we have stress regulation in 3 steps, written about them. And here yesterday I had spinach. Now I'll write in Swedish. I had an avocado. What else did I do? Carrots. Root beer. Okay, it's in all different languages again. Yeah, so here will be a place where I do this, and then I will fill this in with some notes, and then we go on for next week. So as you can see, this helps me so much. It really relates to my way of thinking when it comes to this project, and I am very, very happy and content. I will buy this for sure next year. And I can highly recommend this. Not sponsored, just a happy planner. Yeah. Guys, thank you if you've been here with me until the end. Please give me a thumbs up. That means a lot. It makes my account grow. And if you have any questions, and I had so many questions to you, please write the answers and your questions down below. And if you want to subscribe, please click on the bell so that we stay in touch. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye.